Now, don't strawman me in the comment sections. I know that vegetables are healthy. I am not a moron. I am not an idiot. Coach Greg, today we're going over the top 6 veggies to avoid when dieting or trying to cut, okay? So essentially, these are the worst vegetables you could eat. Not for health, but for trying to get shredded, okay? I should start by saying I am not a doctor, nor am I any kind of a dietitian. I just know how the hell you should get shredded. I know how, okay? So listen to me. Let's get right into it with number 6. Peas. I love peas. I do. I eat peas all the time. I've eaten them for years. However, peas have a lot of calories. Not a lot of calories compared to rice, but a lot of calories compared to, for example, the other video that I did on the top 5 veggies to eat, okay? Compared to spinach and mushrooms and all these good things, there's a lot of calories. 130 grams has 100 calories. It's quite a bit. It's not horrible. I mean, it's a vegetable. After all, vegetables in general are pretty freaking good. But it is not good compared to so many others. It's got 6.5 grams of fiber, 5 grams of protein. So that's great. That's fine. But it's certainly not a vegetable that you want to just throw in as much as you can, because you will, in fact, gain weight from eating too much peas. Number 5, definitely worse than peas, but not like way worse, is corn. 120 grams of corn has 100 calories. It's a serving. We're going by serving size being defined as a 100 calorie amount, okay? Just to keep comparing apples to apples, or in this situation, peas to corn. It's got about 2.5 grams of fiber, 3 grams, whatever, 3 grams of protein, a little bit of each, not a lot. It's not horrible, but it's certainly not the food you want to start eating, especially if it's your corn on the cob drenched in butter. Babe.
That's my favorite.
That is your favorite. She loves the corn. You add in the butter, you may as well eat pizza. Like, seriously, the calories add up fast.
Come on.
It's not as good as pizza, but it's going to have as many calories as pizza, depending on how many rolls in the butter that you do. And you know you're doing this. Now, what I use, I literally put the gravy on the plate, and then I roll the corn on the cob into the gravy, and I eat it like that with a lot of pepper. Love it like that. Now, this is amazing for bulking. If you're on a bulk and you want to add calories, this corn is a great calorie-dense food to eat. Because when you're bulking, you still need vegetables, you still need some healthy stuff. But you don't want to be eating spinach and kale, okay? Let's be serious. Next, number 4 is edamame, or edamame, or edamame, mame, or edamame, or edamame. I really don't know how to pronounce this word, okay? But it's those little peas in a pod. It looks like peas in a pod. You eat the peas, you don't eat the pod part. 7.5 grams of fiber. That's awesome. 9 grams of protein. Also awesome. Why isn't it in my top 5 good list? Why is it on the naughty list? Because 80 grams has 100 calories. 80. Remember the other stuff? 900, 800, 600. If you eat 800 grams of this, it's 1,000 calories. If you eat 800 grams of watercress, it's 100 calories roughly. So it's very concentrated in calories. It's too calorie dense. There's so many more calories. So on a diet, we're trying to eat less calories. If you eat a lot of this, you're in fact getting a lot of calories, okay? Calories in, calories out. We're not breaking laws of thermodynamics just because it's a vegetable. You have to be aware of what you're eating. Number 3 is cassava, cassave, whatever, or I can't even read this. Yucca. Tastes yucca-y. I don't know. It's like some kind of a tree branch. It's like this white thing. Looks like a root. Whatever. I don't want it. But it has got a lot of calories. Well, how many calories? 60 grams is 100 calories. That's a lot. 600 grams is 1,000 calories. So a pound of that is like 750 calories, whatever. That's a lot of calories. It's calorie dense, okay? So you do not want this dieting. It's only got 1 gram of fiber and 1 gram of protein. So it's very high calorie, carb dense type of vegetable. Not the one you want to add to a diet plan. Number 2, Derek Jeter, number 2. You guys follow baseball? Well, he doesn't play now, but anyway. 30 grams of this stuff has 100 calories. That is bad. It's dry lentils, okay? Sure, it's healthy. All you vegans are eating it. You know it's healthy, but it's got so many calories you have to try to avoid it. 1 pound of this stuff would be equivalent to 15 servings, which is 1,500 calories per pound. 1,500 calories in a pound. What is this? You can't eat pound after pound of this. You will get fat. This stuff has way too many calories. Be careful. Is it healthy? Yes, it has 9 grams of fiber, 7.5 grams of protein. That's a lot, that's good. But it's not to be eaten dieting. Trust me. Big mistakes, so many more, dozens of better vegetables to choose from. Number 1 worst vegetable to avoid, even worse than the lentils. Dry split peas, super high in carbs, 30 grams again, 100 calories. It's only slightly worse than the lentils because the fiber content is slightly lower. It was almost a toss-up. 7.5 grams of fiber, 7 grams of protein. So it's okay, it's healthy, but it's just so many calories at 1,500 calories per pound. For some of you dieting, especially the females, 1 pound of this is more than you're eating in a day. Be careful when you eat these. Now, don't strawman me in the comment sections. I know that vegetables are healthy. I am not a moron. I am not an idiot. I'm just saying there are better alternatives or choices to these vegetables if you're trying to get shredded. Pick vegetables that don't have as much calories in them so that you're more full, like leafy things and lettuce, mushrooms, asparagus. So I can list 100. There's so many to eat that are better than these, okay? Be careful. But if you're bulking, this is the ones to eat. If you're trying to put on size, you're having a hard time to get the calories in. I do phone consults like this all the time. I need to gain weight. I want to put on 20 pounds for football, whatever. These are the vegetables to add. Now, there was one that was going to be on my list. I wanted it on the list, but I didn't make it there, okay? Honorable mention for this, fruit. I consider it a vegetable just because it's so high in calories. It's kind of like an avocado, okay? It is a plantain. Plantains, a lot of people consider to be a vegetable. It is, in fact, a fruit. So it's an honorable mention because it would have placed in the top 5, top 3, in fact. This sucker has so many calories. 65 grams has 100 calories. That's a lot of calories. I love a plantain. Love it. When I'm in Mexico and they have the plantain, I like it as much as French fries. It's so good, but it's loaded in calories. Is it healthy? Yes. It's not got a lot of fiber or protein. It's only got about 1 gram of each. It is delicious, but it is a fruit, but it's not the kind you want to eat dieting. If you're bulking up, call it a fruit or veg. I don't care what you call it. You can call it a circle. It doesn't matter. It's 2020. You want a fruit to be called a vegetable, call the fruit a vegetable. Whatever. But this one has a lot of calories. So be careful. Try to avoid the plantain if you're dieting. Add it in if you're bulking. Throw it in there. Eat it like chips. It is awesome. Cook it the right way, but remember, only if you're bulking. Subscribe, click bell buttons, click every single button on your computer, like this, and then something good should happen. You get a swoosh, you get a swish, whatever. You shoot it, and it's a swish. If you're good at basketball, that is. Anyway, it's time to end this video. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IFBB Pro on Instagram. Check that stuff out. It is an awesome spot where we discuss lots of stuff and I make you look like an idiot because you're always wrong and I'm right 99% of the time. So feel free to challenge me over there. But don't friggin' strawman me here. Do not do it. If you don't know what that definition means, look it up. Gertie. Okay. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IFBB Pro. Check me out there. Blooping up a couple videos here. Check this one out. Check that out. Look in the comment section. There's other videos. Lots of videos to watch. And I am out. So see you later. The description link in the comment section for this. That sounded so weird. I'm going to leave. I'll just read it. I am going to leave a link in the description below.